A part of Maryland's new gun law, which takes effect tomorrow, was struck down by a federal judge. The judge issued a preliminary injunction that will allow guns in some places, including private buildings, some businesses that sell alcohol, and near public demonstrations. The new law, though, will still largely take effect tomorrow.
Maryland judge blocks key parts of a new anti-gun law that was about to go into effect. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms, your NRA certification and multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box. And if you like my channel, like the content and what I do here, you can support me with the link. Everything is appreciated. And we got to talk about this now. I did do a story on this where the state of Maryland basically invoked a new law that where you could carry a firearm, whether concealed or open carry. Now, we have seen a lot of this across the country. What happened in New Mexico and New York, and what California, where Newsom just signed off on a carry restriction that basically across the board, you can't even leave your house with the gun, even if you're a law-abiding citizen with a carry permit. But this judge here jumped in and said, This is not going to fly right now. And he has blocked key parts of that law. And I want to get you up to date. Let's go into here. Judge blocked parts of new Maryland gun law that was set to take effect. What to know? A federal judge Friday blocked key parts of a new Maryland law that limits areas where gun owners in Maryland are allowed to carry concealed or open wear firearms, just as it was set to go into effect on Sunday. The Maryland Gun Safety Act, they always make these things sound so cool. You know, Safer Communities Act, Gun Safety Act, this bunch of crap. And none of it, and every law that they pass has nothing to do with nobody's safety. It's always a ban on those who will follow the law. It's just amazing. But prevents gun owners from taking firearms into schools, hospitals, government buildings, businesses, selling alcohol or cannabis, stadiums, museums, racetracks, and video lottery facilities. However, in a lawsuit opposing the legislation filed in U.S. District Court for Maryland, Judge George Levy Russell III issued a preliminary injunction blocking enforcement of the provisions pertaining to where alcohol is sold near public demonstrations and in private establishments without the owner's consent. The suit was filed by Susanna Keepy of Pasadena, the wife of Delaware Nicholas Keepy, Republican, Ann Arundel, and the Maryland Rifle and Pistol Association. The ruling means that gun owners may continue to carry their weapons in bars, restaurants, demonstrations, and on private property without the owner's consent as the lawsuit progresses. Good for them. Today's injunction is a win for public safety in Maryland, says Senator Minority Leader Steve Hershey. Queen Anne's, Caroline, and Cecile Maryland Democrats continue to pass unconstitutional laws to strip away the rights of law-abiding citizens while trying to pass it off as public safety legislation. And that's pretty much last, good 3-4 years. That's pretty much what the Democrats have been doing. You can go back 10 years, but they passed laws under the guise of safety. But the law has nothing to do with actually holding the criminal accountable for what they do. It's amazing. But a portion of the law that was blocked requires business owners to give express permission to or a clear and conspicuous sign indicating that firearms are allowed on the property. The injunction reverts back to the previous law in which businesses would have to state if they ban firearms. Another portion of the law that was blocked related to restrictions on a concealed carry license holder's ability to bring a firearm into a location selling alcohol. Quote, striking those two things down in and of themselves eliminates not all, but an awful lot of the problems with the law, said House Minority Leader Delegate Jason Buckle in a phone interview. Now, he goes on to talk about there needs to be a clear line. You know, law needs to be defined properly. Not just an arbitrary, you can't do this, that, and the other. And that's basically what he talks about here. But let's come out of that. With all of the, most infamously is what happened in New Mexico, in the county of New Mexico, where basically the governor said you can't carry a gun for 30 days in that county, whether concealed or open carry. And the backlash was immediate and fierce. And a judge jumped in and said, no. That's not going to fly. I'm hoping that these continues, because we're seeing this across the country. Connecticut has passed an open carry ban. California just passed a set of laws. Basically, like I said, you can't leave your house with a gun whether you have a permit or not. But we all know that the criminals are going to follow all this, so it's supposed to make us safer, right? This is the nonsense of these people. I wish people would just open their eyes and see through their bullshit. Okay? They're not interested in making it safer. They are only interested in disarming the public, from restricting the public from exercising a right under the Constitution. That's what it's about. It's not about your damn safety. Telling good people what they can and cannot do has nothing to do with your safety. Nothing. I hate to bring common sense into this, but this judge here has basically put an injunction while the lawsuit goes forward, and so people can continue to carry the guns as they did before this law went into effect. Excellent. So let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.